Look around. You see them every day. Sleepwalkers drifting through life on autopilot, content with the average and the ordinary. You feel that relentless itch, that frustration of being surrounded by people who accept mediocrity while you crave true intellectual power. Intelligence isn't fixed. You can tear down the weak, lazy parts of your mind and rebuild them from the ground up, forging your intellect into a weapon no one can match. To do this, you need a notebook or a digital mapping tool, but more importantly, you must be prepared to sacrifice your comfort, endure severe mental fatigue, and face absolute psychological isolation. The toll this process takes is brutal, but the reward is an unassailable advantage over everyone who chooses to settle for normal. Step 1 is cognitive sabotage. You must start by identifying and documenting every mental flaw you possess. Distraction, fear, hesitation, write them all down without a single excuse. Look at this list. Next to every flaw, assign a direct, painful counteraction. If you see laziness on the page, strike it out and force yourself to do hard work every single day until the resistance breaks. Once a weakness is neutralized, write down the powerful new habit that takes its place. Replace fear with courage. Replace distraction with relentless focus. Do not fall into the avoidance trap. Pretending your flaws don't exist is a fatal error. You cannot fix what you refuse to look at. Physically documenting these weaknesses strips them of their invisible hold over you. It lays the necessary groundwork to rebuild your mind. Step 2 is neural overload. You are going to bombard your brain with massive amounts of complex information at a chaotic, unnatural pace. Consume books, listen to podcasts, and tackle problems that seem entirely beyond your current understanding. Read for hours until your brain feels completely overwhelmed. Ignore the urge to stop. Embrace that mental strain. You're forcing your brain to operate at a level of intensity that most people will never reach. At the end of the day, sit in complete silence. Use this time to sift through the chaos of everything you just absorbed and locate the underlying patterns. By forcing the mind to process high-intensity information under pressure, you develop a resilience that others lack, allowing you to thrive in environments that would overwhelm anyone else. This diagram shows the chaos of pure information. In Step 3, neuro reconstruction, your mind clusters facts by topic, discarding what doesn't serve your goals. Connections form between groups, creating a unified map. These are mental models. Because your mind is organized, a new fact is immediately scanned and perfectly integrated into your decision-making process. Memorizing facts without building a framework to apply them is the hoarder trap. Raw data is useless if you don't have a structure to deploy it. A structured mental framework turns a cluttered memory into a precision tool. Step 4 is mental domination. Take your newly built models into the real world. Actively seek out intellectual battles, high-pressure debates, and work tasks others label impossible. When you confront a challenge, crush your opposition. Execute your decisions without a single moment of hesitation or doubt. After the conflict, dissect everything. Break down your wins and your losses to isolate any remaining flaws. Fix those errors, refine your thinking, and assert your superiority. Intelligence locked in a quiet room is an illusion. Engaging in active, real-world conflict is the only way to test your mind and solidify your power. Step 5 is the ascension. This is the state where you establish absolute dictatorial control over all of your internal thoughts and emotions. Ruthlessly eliminate anything that slows you down. Cut ties with distractions, weak habits, and toxic relationships that do not actively serve your continued growth. The process never stops. Constantly cycle back through the first 4 steps. Whenever a mental model is proven wrong, tear it down and rebuild it instantly. Reaching this ascended state means operating with machine-like efficiency. Mediocrity fades entirely, replaced by an endless hunger for dominance. You have sacrificed your comfort and isolated yourself from the noise of the average. In doing so, you have built an indestructible, unstoppable mind. But look at the path stretching out before you. Contentment is the death of growth. The journey of sharpening your intellect never truly ends. If you are ready for the next level, click the link in the comments and description to access the ebook and audiobook, The Whisper Secret, Ruthless Intelligence and Manipulation. Only click that link if you are ready to abandon your current limits and develop a truly formidable mind.